Now we'll look at how to write introductions for your articles. ये हमेशा आप कोई भी content लिखेंगे for an article तो उसमें you will always start with an introduction. So how do you write an intro? In your introduction you should describe the scope of your content. हमेशा अपने intro में you write कि आपके content में क्या होगा, जिस topic के बारे में बात हो रही है उसकी एक introduction आएगी, उस topic को आप introduce करेंगे कि why are you talking about this topic, why is this article written, and what is the purpose of this article, and what are the things that we are highlighting in this article. So give a brief explanation or summary of the article. Give readers an idea about the following text before they actually start reading your article. Now your intro is very important because this is where your readers will decide if they want to read ahead, and this is your first impression on the reader, but it is also your last chance to actually be able to hook the reader into your article. क्योंकि आपकी हेडिंग से आप रीडर को ले आए, आप अपनी मेटा डिस्क्रिप्शन से रीडर को ले आए आर्टिकल पे, बट नाउ दैट योर रीडर्स आर हियर दे आर रीडिंग योर इंट्रो, एंड अगर आपकी इंट्रो ही पुअर होगी तो दे विल बाउंस अवे फ्रॉम योर पेज, एंड देन आपके हेडिंग का फ़ायदा नहीं होगा, आपके मेटा डिस्क्रिप्शन का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होगा, you will lose your audience. So it's really important to work on your intro, to spend some time on it, and to make sure that it is something that makes the readers want to read. And no matter what type of writing you're doing, the purpose of your intro will remain the same, which is to inform the reader what the article is about and invite them to read it. यहाँ पे आप अपने रीडर्स को बताएंगे कि वो ये आर्टिकल पढ़ेंगे तो उनको इससे क्या मिलेगा. So use precise, quick and relatable language. यहाँ पे you will be appealing to the emotional side of your audience. So it helps if you can ask them a thought-provoking question, or if you can portray a similar relatable scenario जिससे आपके readers relate and they're actually compelled to think कि this is a situation that they've been through, so maybe this article can help them get out of it, it can help them with that situation, or you know, whatever works for your topic idea. Make it relatable, ask a question, but don't make it salesy. अब कुछ writers की आदत होती है, they start an article with let's say अगर किसी हेल्थ केयर ब्रांड के लिए हम आर्टिकल लिख रहे हैं, सो इट्स वेरी बैड इफ़ यू स्टार्ट दी आर्टिकल विद डू यू हैव फीवर, डू यू हैव माइग्रेन्स, वी कैन हेल्प यू. दिस साउंड्स वेरी सेल्सी. इट साउंड्स लाइक जो ब्रांड है इट एक्चुअली वांट्स कि आपको फीवर हो, आपको माइग्रेन हो, एंड दे जस्ट वांट टू प्रमोट देमसेल्व्स. तो इसके बजाय इफ़ यू कैन रीवर्ड इट टू मेक इट अ बिट मोर डिस्क्रिप्टिव, आप अगर एक रिलेटेबल सिचुएशन क्रिएट करते हैं, मे बी यू कैन टेल देम कि 80% of the world suffers with migraines. It can become an issue for many different aspects of your life. इस तरह के pain points को जब आप appeal करेंगे in a very relatable, in a conversational style, in a style that actually makes the readers think that you care about them, तो that sort of an intro is more likely to get conversions. And intro में you will use your keyword and your related key phrases within the first few lines. So some other tips to write a good intro include giving them a surprising fact. Maybe you can reveal some surprising element to your audience. आप उनको कोई statistic दे सकते हैं which might be very surprising for them, which might create alarm. Use an anecdote. You can create a story around a particular topic. You can narrate a situation that is maybe a personal experience, so the readers can also relate to it. Pose a question. This is a very good technique to write an intro and reel your audience in. If you ask them a question, they will be forced to think of an answer, and if they don't have an answer, they will be compelled to read your article. Set the stage. Give a background of your topic. You can tell the readers कि already existing क्या situation है, so that they can have a foundation to start from. Use a statistic, use some data, use some facts. Create a sense of urgency. If you do this, you will be more successful at finding readers. Create intrigue, make the readers want to read your article, make them curious about what's in your article. थोड़ा सा hint करें कि this is, you know, how they can benefit from it. So इस तरह की, like, you can use many different terms, many different sentences that can actually compel your readers to read your article. Use your personal voice. एक ह्यूमन नेचर होती है कि रीडर्स विल relate to the voice of another person more. They will trust you more if you're adding a personal touch to it, and the more your introduction is personalized, the more they'll feel comfortable reading your article. Paint a picture. You can narrate a situation, you can make it very descriptive, you can actually make your readers visualize what you want them to think about. and hint at what they'll get in the article. So you can always keep dropping hints ke by the end of this article this is what they'll learn or this is what they'll get and the value that they will receive. So these are all things that you can do to write strong introductions. अब आते हैं ऑन द मेन बॉडी ऑफ योर कॉन्टेंट. दिस इज़ द क्रक्स ऑफ योर कॉन्टेंट. जो मेन टेक्स्ट होगा आपके आर्टिकल का, जो मेन इंफॉर्मेशन का चंक होगा, दैट. सो जो भी आपके रेलिवेंट टॉकिंग पॉइंट्स होंगे जो आपने अपनी आउटलाइन में हाईलाइट किए हुए हैं, दोज विल बी एलैबोरेटेड इन द बॉडी ऑफ योर आर्टिकल. This is where you will add in all of your information, you will create your arguments, you will produce your content, you might repurpose your content. This is the main working of your article. So it's always beneficial अगर आपका जो article body है that is organized and each new point that you introduce in it should reinforce the main premise of your article. जो main topic है आपके article का उससे relevant आपके talking points होने चाहिए, उससे relevant वो सारी information होनी चाहिए. Even if you're adding new points, new information, it should all always relate to the main topic. So how do we go about writing the body of an article? जो भी पॉइंट्स आप यूज़ करेंगे टू सपोर्ट योर टॉपिक स्टेटमेंट, दोज विल बी एडेड अलॉन्ग द वे विद इन योर आर्टिकल इन द बॉडी ऑफ द आर्टिकल टू होल्ड द रीडर्स इंटरेस्ट. तो इट्स गुड अगर आप एक पॉइंट से रिलेटेड दूसरे पॉइंट पर जाएं, फिर एक पॉइंट से रिलेटेड दूसरे पॉइंट पर जाएं. इस तरह से आपके आर्टिकल का फ्लो नहीं टूटेगा, आपके रीडर्स भी इंट्रीग्ड रहेंगे, दिल कीप रीडिंग इट, दिल एक्चुअली फील लाइक देयर ऑन अ जर्नी ऑफ रीडिंग द आर्टिकल एंड दे वोंट गेट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड और कन्फ्यूज्ड. So whatever points you want to talk about, they can either be inserted in each new paragraph. आप नए paragraphs में नए points बना सकते हैं, or something that is better, you can use subtitles that are dedicated to each point. But don't feel limited here. One point can be stressed over several paragraphs, especially because online writing के लिए आपका एक एक paragraph छोटा होना चाहिए. So it's normal if one argument in your article stretches over more than one paragraph. बट वेन एवर यू इंट्रोड्यूसिंग अ न्यू पॉइंट, तो ये लाजमी है कि आप उसे नए पैराग्राफ में या एक नए सबसेक्शन में इंट्रोड्यूस करें. पैराग्राफ शुड बी शॉर्ट, 2 to 3 lines. Each paragraph will contain a topic sentence and a corresponding controlling idea. Now this is a very important concept. आपका जो भी पैराग्राफ होगा उसका एक controlling idea होगा. The main purpose of the paragraph, why are you writing the paragraph, what is the idea behind that paragraph, and then there will be a topic sentence. So this topic sentence is a sentence that will summarize the rest of the contents of that paragraph. So whenever you're introducing a new point, there should be a topic sentence that explains to the reader what the rest of the paragraph will be about. So think of this as an intro of a paragraph. आपने एक brief sentence में पहले लिखा है कि बाकी के paragraph में क्या बात होगी, and then you will start with the rest of the contents of that paragraph. So your topic sentence is the first sentence of each paragraph that contains information that you will be elaborating on in the rest of your paragraph. And topic sentence के बाद जो भी sentences आएंगे, they will give more information about the related controlling idea of that paragraph. कोई facts हैं, कोई supporting arguments हैं, explanations हैं, वो सारा जो आपके paragraph का बाकी का content होगा वो बहुत detail में आपके main controlling idea को elaborate करेगा. So let's look at some examples. One example is, there are many reasons why pollution in ABC town is the worst in the world. अब इसमें controlling idea है worst in the world. The reasons that pollution in this town is the worst in the world. तो हमें पता होगा कि बाकी के paragraph में हमने यही बात करनी है कि what are the reasons why pollution in this town is the worst in the world. Another example, there are many possible contributing factors to global warming. This is the topic sentence. So अगर आपका paragraph इससे start हो रहा है, there are many possible contributing factors to global warming. So it only makes sense अगर आप बाकी के paragraph में इसी point को और elaborate करें कि क्या possible contributing factors होते हैं. And इसमें आपका controlling idea is global warming, the factors that contribute to global warming. Cooking requires a number of different skills. The controlling idea is cooking, something that requires different skills. So if this is the topic sentence, the rest of your paragraph will contain the different skills that you're talking about over here. So eventually all of the paragraphs that you write in the body of your article must relay back to the topic of your article. हर paragraph आपका ऐसा ही होना चाहिए. It should have that direction towards the main topic of your article. because that is what you're talking about. Then it's always good to break up the body of your article into sections for better readability. We've already covered this before. But to do this, to improve the readability of your article, you can make use of paragraphs, listicles, bullet points, numbered lists, centered quotes, other visual elements like charts or tables or images. All of these things are things that will help your readers to scan through your content better. सो लिस्ट एंड बुलेट पॉइंट्स आप चाहे हर आर्टिकल में ना यूज़ करें, ये ज़्यादा लॉन्ग फॉर्म आर्टिकल्स में आप यूज़ करेंगे, बट दीज कैन बी वेरी गुड टूल्स टू इम्प्रूव द रीडेबिलिटी ऑफ योर कॉन्टेंट, जिसकी वजह से मैंने इसे यहाँ पे मेंशन किया हुआ है. So why do you use lists and bullet points? They help readability and they make your article easier to skim through. They break down the contents nicely and they bring out the important points mentioned in the article. So your readers aren't going to have a lot of time. They want to quickly consume the information and the knowledge that you've given in the text. तो अगर आपने list form में या bullet points डाले हुए हैं, so उनकी नज़र सबसे पहले उस पर जाएगी and that can be easier for them to digest the information that they've given, and they'll also remember that information more if it's listed down or if it's in bullet points. So आप अपने आर्टिकल्स में लिस्ट डाल सकते हैं, बुलेट पॉइंट्स डाल सकते हैं जहाँ पे भी रेलिवेंट हो, बट इसके अलावा देर आर लिस्ट बेस्ड पोस्ट एज वेल. तो आपने कई दफ़ा आर्टिकल्स देखे होंगे 7 best ways to do this और 5 steps to do this और 3 of the best things in 2020, इस तरह की पोस्ट आपने देखी होंगी. दोज आर कॉल्ड लिस्ट बेस्ड पोस्ट, कि वो पूरा आर्टिकल ही एक लिस्ट फॉर्म में होता है. So for example, top 15 or 5 ways to do this, how to do something in 5 simple steps. These are the posts that I'm talking about. And ये जो list based posts होती हैं, they are very popular with readers because again, they make the content very digestible and very easy to read and remember. And they also let the reader know exactly what to expect in the article. Because वो heading में readers को बता देगा कि in this article you will find 5 ways to do this or 15 steps to do this or 10 of the best items on the market, इस तरह की चीज़ें. Your readers will know right away what you're giving in this article. So your entire article is broken up into chunks and hence that is easier on the eye of the reader and it is more digestible. And इसका एक और फ़ायदा होता है कि they can be very good opinion magnets. So जहाँ पे भी opinions आ जाते हैं, your content is more likely to get reshared और उस पर engagement शायद ज़्यादा आ सकती है, especially if you're making your readers form an opinion about something. So for example, एक article है, उसका topic है there's no way that X should be at number 1. So your reader will want to know कि आपने number 1 पे क्या लिखा हुआ है, and they'll actually want to read your article to see कि why are you saying कि there's no way that X should be at number 1. Maybe they have a different opinion or maybe they want to share it with someone else. Maybe this made them think about something. So this will be excellent for your engagement. And it is a very fast way for readers to learn about something and get instant value, which is also why they will be more likely to share it with a friend or with a relative. Because अगर उन्हें बहुत जल्दी से एक चीज़ के बारे में पता चला है, so maybe they know someone who might be going through the same situation as them, so they'll want to share it with them right away.